This $5 stock could make you filthy rich. And that stock that we're going to be talking about in this video is going to be none other than Goucher Group, or Vino. That's going to be ticker symbol VINO. So yeah, that's what we're going to be looking at in this video. It's about $4.27 right now. I don't know what it'll be when this video goes up, because it'll be up while trading is going on tomorrow. But in this video, we're going to be going over why it's up over 300% today. We're going to be going over my technical analysis on it, and then we're also going to be talking about a few different reasons why I think this could be a very big gainer in the future as well, not just today. But stick around till the end of the video to hear all that. And I also want to say, make sure you guys do your own due diligence. Just because I'm making a video on it doesn't mean I'm telling you to buy. I'm just trying to show you your available options. But yeah, this is not financial advice. Make sure you guys remember that. Do your own due diligence, make your own choices. We're all big boys here. But yeah, Goucher Group is up 30% today, up $4. After hours, it was sitting at about down $1.07, down 20%. In the past week, it's up 281%, and past month 271%. The volume today was pretty insane at 39 million. We'll talk about its comparison in a second. But before we do that, we got to talk about what this company actually is. I'm sure most of you don't know what Vino or Goucher Group is, or I've probably not heard of it before today. And that's because it's it's a smaller stock, but we're talking about it. Basically, they engage in the development and operation of real estate projects. It operates through the real estate development, fashion, and e-commerce and corporate segments in their company. The real estate development segment includes hospitality and winery operations. The fashion and e-commerce segment focuses on manufacture and sale of high-end fashion and accessories sold through an e-commerce platform. Now, the reason this is really good is that if you're a company in 2023, you need to be using e-commerce. E-commerce is the new way of selling. Most people are buying online these days, so the fact that they have that set up is extremely good, and I think that'll be really good for their business going forward. The company was actually founded a while ago, 24 years ago in 1999, and it's headquartered in Miami Beach, Florida. They have about 80 employees, and their market cap, and this is the reasoning for why this is such a good growth stock here, is only 14.72 million. Now, this only takes one whale to get into Vino, and we could see some insane gains from this stock just because its market cap so low. If you put $1 million in Apple, that's going to move it like literally not even a 0.001. But if you put $1 million into this stock, it would go up by about 15%. So I'm not saying to everyone to get together and pump and dump this stock. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not telling you to buy this stock or anything like that. But I am saying is if some bigger investors catch wind, we could definitely see a big increase with very little amount of money, which is why we like to talk about these things. But yeah, the average volume, they only trade about 15,000 shares. Their volume today, 39 million shares traded. That is an insane increase, and it's because a lot of eyeballs have been on it, and we'll talk about why those eyeballs have been on it a little bit later in the video. But before we get into that, I do want to mention you guys can join our free stock options Discord, and you can get a free week of our premium alerts. It's free. This Discord is free to join, but we do have premium alerts, and we're giving away a free week of it to everyone who watches this video. So if you guys want to, you can join with the first link in the description and get a free week of our premium alerts. See if you like it. But yeah, people are making thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, depending on how much you're starting with. And yeah, we're just absolutely killing it recently, and I hope you guys can join us with that first link in the description. It's definitely worth it. It's free to start, so go ahead and try it out. But yeah, other than that, this is a website I like to use to kind of gauge where the market is at, and that's going to be StockTwits. We're not sponsored by StockTwits, anything like that, but I do like to use it, and you can basically see how things are trending. So right now, Vino is the number 6 trending stock on StockTwits. That's out of every stock, Apple, Amazon, everything. And not only that, but they also have added the 4th most watchers in the past 24 hours. So basically, people are putting this on their radar and possibly possibly investing in it as well. So that's just something I like to check just to see kind of where the sentiment is on the stock. And you can even go on here and check out if people are bullish. And yeah, people talk about it. I don't want to go over that too much because sometimes people say stuff that shouldn't be on YouTube. So, but yeah, you guys can check that out if you want. Now, this is going to be the reason why Vino is up today. And that's going to be because they basically announced a $44 million ELOC, or an equity line of credit. So yeah, we already went over what this company is, but they announced today its growth strategy, leveraging its previously announced $44 million equity line of credit. With this funding now in place, the company believes it can lay the foundation for growth of its assets in its lodging, hospitality, wine, and all their segments. So now that they have $44 million of credit, it states that it now has a funding mechanism for its growth plans of 2023 and beyond. Before, they didn't really know how they were going to pay for their plans. They have these plans, they know what they want to do, they have a lot of contracts in place, but they just needed funding for it. Well, they now know that they have funding for it, and that's why it went up so much today. They got a $44 million equity line of credit. They only have $15 million market cap, and they don't have access to this money. This is all just investors' money. So they do have access to some of it because they obviously have shares. However, getting a $44 million equity line of credit, they would have to show capability of making money to the lender, and this is really good for just Vino investors in general. They say with the master plans additions of 200 more lots, the company anticipates the potential to generate more than $100 million in revenue. Imagine that. If they were able to get $100 million of revenue, their market cap's only $14 million. That's an insane multiplier. We could easily see this multiplier go up, and this stock just grow as things go on. So this is definitely something we should just be looking out for as a group, but obviously buy on your own, do your own due diligence. It's not financial advice, obviously. But yeah, let's get into the technical analysis here. So we can see here that the Vino started out the day around $1.30. It reached almost $6 at one point. It's now sitting at about $4.69, and after hours, we're starting to see it level out a bit here. Personally, what I'm thinking of seeing tomorrow, because right now we're above all the moving averages, our RSI is at 80. That means basically that the stock is pretty overbought, and the MACD is about to start trending back down. So I think we're probably going to see a bit of a pullback tomorrow. I think we're going to pull back to about the $3 to $3.50 range. And right when we get there, I think it's going to kind of settle down, and I think that's probably a good buy zone for me. Do your own due diligence. You guys choose it for yourselves. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, you guys can check out what I think about that in the private Discord as well. Now, this private Discord is free to join. The private part is basically just our premium alerts, which we're giving you guys all a free week of. So go ahead and join with the first link in the description. Get our free week of our premium alerts. But yeah, make sure that you guys leave a like and subscribe if you like the video, and we'll see you in the next one.